All right, everybody, here we go. Pokemon Presents 2026. Let's see what they've got for us. And this looks familiar. Game. Uh-oh. Are they finally doing it? Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. No, maybe not. I think this is just a little montage showing us where we've been. Okay. I was curious. I thought we were about to get the first games, because remember.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Hello.
Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day.
If you remember, a week ago they went ahead and revealed that they were bringing up Fire Red and Leaf Green,
marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
Those come out today, I think.
In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now, a total of 1,025 Pokemon have been discovered.
Dang, man.
And
it's been a long time.
Pokemon have been
Look at Pikachu like, I know that one.
Have been able to experience.
I know some of those guys.
This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you.
I actually am old enough to have played Pokemon on a Game Boy.
To evolve.
It is really wild to think about how far the games have come from those days of those 4 AA batteries and the freaking green screen Game Boy. And I love the 8-bit music. Love it. Alright, let's see. What's our first announcement? Up, Game Boy. Don't fake me out again. I already fell for this once in the intro. Turned it off. What?
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokemon Red version
Wait a minute,
and Pokemon
what?
Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Are you gonna have to buy all the cartridges? No, you won't have to buy them all, but oh. Look, it's cute,
Pokemon trainers,
but
happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Chris
and
Brown.
I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships. Which
okay, I don't care about the World Championships personally, but
Pokemon XP
that really was like, oh god, it feels like they love to bait and switch people on the idea that, hey, we're bringing back the original games, and it just doesn't happen.
In the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions.
Now this is one that I want to find out about.
Will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center.
Like, it really is interesting that they're moving away from the main series games to use Pokemon Champions for battles. I have a theory about that, but if we get the next generation in this presentation, I'm expecting it to maybe there's a chance it'll be like a lot different than the way the games have played in the past, but I don't know.
Around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center.
A rideable Miraidon. It's actually a real motorcycle. I remember reading about that before.
A truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships.
God, it's getting under my skin, that Game Boy little, what is MP3 player thing. Swap cartridges to listen to songs from the Game Boy game. Or you could put them on like YouTube officially or something. Have an official stream, like, instead of like leaving it for like freaking the Nintendo Music app. Here we go. TCG stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Is this that classic collection? What was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was in a different language. Hold up now. What's this? The future awaits. What was that? A new Pokemon TCG video game? Okay, this looks like it might be a new game. I think.
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon
Or is that
Go so
Pokemon Go?
far
Never
will
mind.
return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Go Tour Kalos. That was a very short promo ad. They're doing it again! Oh.
Here.
They gave Red a voice? Classic Red. Gen 1 Red.
Let your curiosity shine. Like a twinkling star.
Double anniversary. It's super special.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Pokemon Cafe. Remix. Something with all the starters. Yep. I've still never played this. I really wanted to too, and it just as time's gone on, I've just been like, maybe it's not for me. Oh boy! Pokemon Sleep! Wake up. Mew is sleeping right beside you. Mew missions. And teasing Latios and Latios.
To celebrate
Pokemon
Day,
Unite.
Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
I remember Zapdos was a
Magnificent
boss
power of the
in this
three
game.
legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle.
I haven't
You
played
can
Pokemon
participate in
Unite
the
in a
event
while.
To unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be
Hey!
Don't miss what's coming.
I like Pokemon Unite, but I don't know. Don't really ever feel like a big urge to get back into it. Okay, the mobile card game. Doing Paldea cards, it looks like. Yep. Haven't been blown away yet. Finally. Wait a minute, whoa. Gale of Darkness? Is Coliseum on there already? I thought it wasn't. Well, it's about time. Okay, this is weird. I'm assuming that at some point Pokemon Coliseum got added to the online service because I did not think it was. I still think they need to bring back Shadow Lugia because you can't get that Pokemon outside of this game. It won't even let you trade it. You've got to purify it first. Look at that. That looks so cool. I've got a plushie of Shadow Lugia somewhere. There it is.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya
Oh, here we go.
from Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokemon Fire Red version
Okay, here we
and
go.
Pokemon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
22 years
Today,
ago.
These games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Always nice to bring old games back.
We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future. This way,
Okay.
you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokemon to visit Pokemon Champions. We hope
Okay.
you look forward to it.
So they can be used in Pokemon Champions, but they can't be transferred back, it looks like.
Next, we have some news about Pokemon
Okay,
Champions.
finally. I'm actually super interested in this. And it is an interesting move that this is going to be on. This is going to be a mobile game as well. And it looks you'll be able to battle against people on the Switch. So. Okay, Mega Evolution. But I want to know if you can customize battle rules. There's Mega Evolved, Mega Dragonite. That's interesting. So the more recently added Megas can be played in this game in the traditional battle style. Mega Raichu. But what I want to know is, can those battle against the terrestrialized Pokemon? Can you set that, or do you have to, choose a specific set of rules each time you want to battle? April, okay, that's actually not that far away, and later this year for the mobile. Look at that belt. Uh-oh.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Okay, this will be,
Please take a look
I
at
guess
this
it'll be
video.
interesting. I actually just finished the main story. I haven't gotten into the post game yet. So what's going to happen here? Okay. A lot of Mega Evolutions. I'm guessing we're getting even more Mega Evolutions. I haven't seen some of these. I don't know if these are new. I don't think they are. I don't know. Some of them might be. Mega Dimension. Okay. So, what is this? Mega Garchomp. Wait a minute. Is that the same? Okay, I was about to say there's a new Mega Garchomp. Okay. I was like, I knew there was an old one, but that one looked a little bit different. Its face was different. I'm like, okay. Not sure Garchomp needed another Mega Evolution, but it looked cool.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
I like how they word it as
This
discovered.
mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay. Now just beat the
Next
boss
up,
battle
we
and you
have
get
some
this.
news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. This looks cute, and I would try it, but, you know. Rotom. But yeah, this looks cute, and I would like to try it at some point, but it's not really something that I would put on, like, you know, as a, I would not consider it a priority. Teasing those old Game Boy
Is that
sounds
curious
again.
looking stereo of Rotom?
No, it couldn't
Did
be a
it get
Rotom.
enticed by the music and hop inside? It's
DJ
really
Rotom?
energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom. What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
Okay. You can play songs from the main
It
series.
can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too.
I mean, this is really just Animal Crossing, more or less, with,
But how do
you know,
cook?
Pokemon. Which is, it's not a bad idea. I just, you know.
Huh?
Scruff
That
it.
silhouette.
No, it's not Scruff it. What's it called? I knew it was the squirrel. Greedent. Okay.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente.
Chef Dente?
Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer.
Okay,
Some
I
dishes
thought this
will
was going to
even
be a
power up
Kanto
your moves
heavy,
when you eat them.
I figured this was
This'll
going to be a
make it even
Kanto heavy
easier to
game,
develop
but
the
it looks like
town.
there are definitely going to be more than just the
Try bringing
Kanto Pokemon.
you've befriended on an outing.
See, none of those are Kanto except for Ditto.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns.
Makes sense.
You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too. But where's the last one?
That doom sounded exactly like
Whoa, you can
a sound
transform
effect
into
from Animal
objects,
Crossing.
too. That was a fun game of hide and seek.
Oh, it's like Fortnite's prop hunt. Okay.
By working
That's kinda
together,
cute.
You could even build something this big.
I mean, it's
Together,
Pokemon,
you can
Animal
develop a
Crossing, and
town.
Minecraft, kind of all mixed together.
Or go on far-off adventures. New encounters may await you as well.
Okay, what do you do when you encounter a legendary Pokemon?
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
Just a
Pokemon
town or a whole
Utopia.
world?
Available on March 5th.
I mean, that could be fun. If you had, like, if you took the time to really sit down and plan what you want your town to look like. Okay.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th.
Next
Hope
week.
you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the
Like,
ground
Poke,
up.
the Fire Red and Leaf Green today, Pokopia next week,
Today,
and then
we covered all of the information you see here.
Pokemon Champions in April.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Dang, presentation's already over today.
Thank you for tuning in.
All right, is this going to be it? We're looking at the next generation. It's about time. Nothing so far has really just blown me away. I'm not really excited. These sorts of things don't really, you know. It's a Pikachu. The Pokemon Presents never really give me as much, excitement as like a Nintendo Direct. I wish they did, though. Okay, we're looking through a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff. That's Galar. That's Paldea. Looks like we're going to a new place next. Pikachu. That's a lot of water. Costume Pikachu. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Uh-oh. I think they did it. Here we go. Wow, look at the water actually move. I already like the environment. The environments look a lot more like detailed, and here we go. Oh boy. Brout. Pombon. Gekwa. I actually like them all. What is that on the right? Maybe just a weird cloud. Underwater. Okay. Pokemon. Winds. Pokemon Waves. Okay. Global simultaneous release 2027. Now that's interesting. Okay, so that was the Presents, and honestly, it kind of seemed a little bit lackluster to me. And I mean, I'm definitely excited about some of the games, and but I hated that they kind of baited you out like this. like the going through all of the games at first, and then once they got into like Sword and Shield and all that, I was like, they're not gonna. It's just going over some of the old games. Then they did it again with this thing, and I really thought, what is this going to be, like a small Game Boy that you can like play the old games on? No, it plays the music. That's all that it is. So, wow, I'm just now really sitting here thinking, you know, they're releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and that's it for the anniversary. A game music collection, and not a collection of the old games themselves. Like, that just, gosh, that seems like such a weird call. Like, I don't understand why they're so hesitant to bring over all the old games from the handhelds. I don't understand. Like, you have one Nintendo Switch Online already available that you can just dump all these old games on, and whoever the holdouts are on that service at this point, whoever's holding out for those old Pokemon games will jump at that opportunity. I mean, I know you can emulate most of those old games except till you get to like the 3DS stuff. That'll be harder to do. But why do they just seem to not want to bring these old games back? I really was expecting them to just be like, hey, you know what? We already revealed Fire Red and Leaf Green. Guess what? Here's some of the other games. Here's the original Game Boy games. Here's the Game Boy Color games. Here's the other Game Boy Advance games. Maybe here's the DS games too. I mean, I could imagine them wanting to maybe hold off on the DS games, or at least give us the original games. Like the 30th anniversary. I mean, I know that we're talking about the remakes here that are getting re-released, but why not the originals too? I just don't understand Game Freak and how they operate. But yeah, this is cute. I just don't know who's gonna be like throwing money to have this little music player especially when these days you can just pull up music apps on your phone. You know, I don't understand it. But what else was there? This looks like some kind of a tease for something in the TCG. Coming 26, like, I mean, I don't know if this is a new card pack. Let me see, did they give an age rating, like electronically? No, it's just a pack, never mind. Pokemon Go, Pokemon Cafe, Pokemon Unite. I mean, add new monsters to Pokemon Unite, that's fun and all. But I don't really care that much. Then we finally got, we're getting Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube catalog from Nintendo Switch Online. This has needed to happen for a while. And I honestly didn't know if Coliseum was on there or not. This is kind of like shocking to me that Coliseum is not, we didn't see Coliseum. I'm just assuming I missed whenever they added it, because it wouldn't make sense to me to add this game before Coliseum, because Coliseum came out before Gale of Darkness. But whatever. Either way, I'm just glad that these are here. Then again, they talked about Fire Red and Leaf Green. Okay, that's great. Pokemon Champions. I mean, Pokemon Champions. Still not really much detail there other than just showing off that Mega Evolutions from Legends ZA will be playable on this, which, okay. But no real detail. They didn't really show off like a character customization or anything. They showed off a new version of a new Mega Evolution for Garchomp, which is cool, but not, nothing major. Pokopia got a little bit of stuff. I mean, it looks cute, but again, not a big deal. But the true big reveal of this, of course, is Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves, which I'm wondering, like, it's interesting. Like this generation, usually for the generations, if you go back and look, there's some variation of red versus blue in all of them. Like Diamond and Pearl. Pearl was more pink, but, that's close to red. Black and White, Reshiram and Zekrom both had elements of red and blue in them. Of course, X and Y did the same. Scarlet and Violet, Shield and Sword. This, though, does not have that. But looking at the actual gameplay footage here, skipping through it, come on, fast forward. The environments look a lot better, a lot more detail. And my hope for this, though, for this new generation, is that we will see the return of classic dungeons. It looks like maybe we could get that with this underground shot with the lava and all that. But I hope they'll handle this in a similar way to how Breath of the Wild, you know, Breath of the Wild was a big open world game too. Let me stop this for just a second. Breath of the Wild was a big open world game, but a lot of people complained that, you know, they liked Breath of the Wild, but there were no real dungeons in the game besides Hyrule Castle and, you know, the divine beasts. And once you beat them, you couldn't go back. But Tears of the Kingdom came out, and it retained its open world playstyle, but they actually had dedicated temples and dungeons in the game. So it can be done. And that's why I hope that we'll see something similar here, where instead of just this big open, you know, flat world, which Paldea was, which you just look out, there's just a big empty world. There's a few mountains and hills to climb, a cave or two you can go down that don't really have, you know, there's not really much in those caves. The only real dungeon of Scarlet and Violet was Area Zero. And again, that was more of just this big open world with a few hidden nooks and crannies you can go into and explore. And they had, you know, maybe an exclusive Pokemon in those parts of Area Zero, but for the most part, there wasn't really much like a hidden off trail to go find. That's what I miss from like the older style Pokemon games with the, you know, overworld, is that there were dungeons you could go in and they had these winding paths that you could explore and you never knew what was going to be down there. It just, that level of the exploration was, you know, the meticulous detail of the exploration was replaced with just big world you can go and look around, you know, you can fly off the mountain and everything. Hopefully this game can find that balance again. Give us the big open world where you can go wherever you want, but there are dungeons to explore that, you know, take you into these little caverns and stuff, and these caves where you're going to have to do some traveling to really get down to find those rarer Pokemon, those stronger Pokemon, or those more, you know, hard to find items. That's what the next generation really needs. So, I mean, looking at this visually, it looks a lot better than Scarlet and Violet did. And so that's a good thing. And I'm hoping for real that Game Freak's, like, where they were so aggressive when handling, like, Pal World and all that, and where people were just so excited for Pal World because it was different than what Pokemon used to be. It was just something different. It was like Pokemon without being Pokemon. I'm hoping here, as we look at these new starters, I don't like this one as much. The little fire puppy is cute, and I'm kind of leaning towards this iguana, this gecko Pokemon. But I want to see their final forms. But let's go back here and look at this. Look at this shot again. I mean, the environments look good. Definitely look good. I mean, that lava cave there is definitely gonna. I want to have a big place to go and explore. That's not just out on the surface. That's all I'm asking for. But and if you can see the character there, the wind is picking up. There's a block in her face from the stronger wind. But let's go back and look at this last shot here. Come on. Look at the waves. The waves look very good. The water is animated great. And I'm hoping that this is an in-game shot too. It's probably not. Because the title screen comes up. And you can see the wind blowing. Like, look up here. This dark cloud on the right looks a little bit darker. It's not changing shape. That's making me wonder if that is the legendary Pokemon hiding in plain sight in the clouds. I can't help but think that maybe we're going to get some kind of sky dragon as a legend. We didn't, you know, they didn't show off the legends this time. Maybe we'll get a sky dragon. I'll look at the logos in just a second. Sky dragon and then a sea serpent in the ocean. That seems to make the most sense to me. I don't see anything up here to be swimming in the ocean, so I don't know. But that cloud there looks suspicious to me. But nice shot of the sky. Now we're underwater. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Some Wailord. I hope that the Pokemon are scaled to size. I don't know if they'll be able to do that or not, but I really hope so. Let's see. We got Winds. Winds here. This green wing. So, got a little bit of rainbow to it. So, but the main wing is green. With Pokemon Waves, it looks like another wing, actually. Got the rainbow color again, but the blue and the purplish kind of color here kind of sticking out to me. So let's look at this again, these two together. And I'm hoping, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of tired of the battle gimmicks. Like, when I say that, I mean the replacements for Mega Evolution. So, Mega Evolution was a big deal when it came out, and it carried over from Gen 6 to Gen 7. And they added Z-Moves was the big addition in Gen 7. But they did not remove Mega Evolution for it. You could use it together. Or you could use one, you could use them both. You could have a Pokemon that has a Z-Move, and you could have a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Plus the primal reversions for Kyogre and Groudon that did not count as Mega Evolutions. Then came Gen 7, or Gen 8, and Z-Moves and Mega Evolutions were retooled and sort of combined to give us Dynamax. And I wasn't a big fan of it, though I did get used to it. And then Gen 9 came along, and they did away with Dynamaxing and gave us Terastallization. So, I mean, they were basically just reworked Mega Evolutions, and it just kind of felt pointless to me to do that. Especially because I thought everybody kind of liked Mega Evolution, or at least accepted it as the new way to play the game. But I didn't like how each generation was taking the battle thing and just abandoning the previous gimmick altogether to go on to something else. I got over it, but I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on these, I think. As far as like, oh, well, what's the next big replacement for this, which is going to function exactly like the other features did, just in a slightly different way. So I'm hoping we'll see something fresh here, some kind of big shakeup that doesn't just feel like, okay, here's the next games. So, I don't know. They didn't really show off a lot, though. It seemed mostly to be like, okay, here's some new games, here's the new starters. Look how pretty it is. That seems to be the focus of this teaser here, is to show you that the game looks very good. The environments look a lot more detailed, and, you know, I think it's trying to sell you on the visuals right now. At some point, probably during the summer for the next big Nintendo Direct, we'll get a more meaty update for this, where they'll show off the gameplay and any, you know, new gimmicks that we might get from it. But just from this, it's a little taste. I'm excited for it because it's a new Pokemon, but I'm also, you know, not like, you know, jumping up and down, you know. I'm gonna be, like usual, cautiously optimistic. But let me know what you guys think about this reveal. How are you feeling about Pokemon Winds and Waves, or any of the other reveals in this Pokemon Presents? Appreciate you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess this is the beginning of the countdown to another new generation of Pokemon, or I guess if you want to consider it, they've already revealed it. It's here. Gen 10 is here. Thanks for watching again. We'll see you next time.